The mysteries of the Dogman have long captured the imaginations of cryptozoologists, folklore enthusiasts, and thrill-seekers alike. Emerging from the shadows of myth and legend, the Dogman is a cryptid creature said to roam remote forests, rural landscapes, and forgotten corners of the world. With its eerie blend of canine and humanoid features, the Dogman embodies the uncanny and the unknown, challenging our understanding of the natural world and igniting debates about its existence. Photographs featuring dogmen are a rare occurrence, and even in the infrequent instances where they are shared, they tend to be of low quality, often appearing blurry and making it challenging to discern the details captured in the images. The scarcity of clear and well-defined photographs depicting dogmen contributes to the mystery of the creature. The image in question has been shared in a community devoted to cryptids and has garnered significant attention. Observers are quick to classify it as the most distinct depiction of a dogman captured to date. The photograph has sparked intense discussions within the group, with many members debating its authenticity and implications. The person who shared this information mentioned that his motion sensor camera documented a perplexing being in the eastern region of Pennsylvania. The motion-activated trail camera sprung into action, its advanced sensors swiftly identifying the mysterious trespasser that had entered its field of view. The visual depiction that manifested on the viewing screen of the camera presented a sight that diverged significantly from any previous encounters the gentleman had experienced. In the gentle radiance of the sunlight, the distinct figure of the creature known as the Dogman emerged. The creature's fur presented itself in a deep, tangled shade, resembling a daunting shadow against the backdrop. Its sharp claws, honed to perfection, gleamed under the gentle touch of sunlight. The man emphasized that despite the blurred quality of the photograph, it is evident that the creature in the image is depicted with its mouth agape. After the man shared the photograph of the mysterious creature known as the Dogman on various social media platforms, the news of this intriguing trail camera image rapidly gained widespread attention, captivating the online community. Subsequently, the image swiftly made its way to numerous other online groups dedicated to delving into the realm of unexplained and mysterious creatures. The viral spread of this photograph sparked intense discussions and speculations about what the image showed. The creature, known as the Dogman, has captivated society for numerous years, intriguing individuals with its mysterious presence. A dedicated enthusiast shared their extensive involvement in examining photographs and reports spanning over an extended period. They expressed that the particular image under discussion is distinguished as one of the most distinct and vivid depictions ever shared within the realm of Dogman encounters. Even individuals within the skeptical faction of the community acknowledged that this particular photograph couldn't be easily disregarded as an optical illusion or a mere misunderstanding of what was captured. They emphasized the significance of such evidence in persuading individuals of the authenticity of this elusive creature. The detailed analysis of the photograph by experts and enthusiasts alike revealed compelling aspects that challenged initial doubts. This visual depiction stood out not only for its clarity and authenticity, but also for the intricate details that supported its credibility. In the midst of skepticism and doubt surrounding the authenticity of the photograph, one individual remained resolute in his belief that it was indeed real. He employed a pseudonym to ensure anonymity, expressing concerns about potential repercussions considering his employment at a university. The choice of a false identity was made to prevent the comment from being attributed to him in his professional capacity. The individual identifying as Dr. Harrison mentioned that the observed entity aligns closely with numerous features commonly described by witnesses. Furthermore, he specifically noted that its anatomical structure appears accurate. Dr. Harrison conveyed that the entity in question bears a striking resemblance to the reported characteristics and emphasized the accuracy of its anatomical details. The image captured by the trail camera represented a significant milestone for him, a doorway to an intriguing realm filled with enigmatic experiences and awe-inspiring discoveries. The present moment doesn't offer a significant amount of additional details related to the photograph. However, proponents have emphasized the necessity of intensifying the search for the elusive creature. They argue that investigating Dogman sightings could potentially shed light on historical accounts of werewolves that have been documented for centuries. This exploration of Dogman encounters might provide insight into the basis for past claims of witnessing werewolf-like beings throughout history. Embarking on this path signifies progress towards conclusively establishing the existence of this entity. It represents a significant stride towards verifying the reality of this mysterious being in a thorough and detailed manner. The depictions of the Dogman monster frequently merge with historical superstitious accounts and European folklore concerning creatures resembling werewolves. The Dogman is typically portrayed as towering between 7 to 10 feet tall, with digitigrade legs, a wolf-like head, and a muscular humanoid body. These descriptions draw parallels to ancient beliefs and myths, hinting at a mysterious being that straddles the line between the natural and supernatural realms. In the realm of cryptid encounters, the Dogman is frequently associated with Sasquatch-like beings. However, their behaviors starkly differentiate them. In numerous accounts involving the Dogman, it displays heightened aggression, exhibiting tendencies to pursue and assault vehicles, individuals, animals, and livestock. This stark contrast is evident when juxtaposed with the more passive demeanor typically observed in reported encounters with Sasquatch-like entities. The Dogman's propensity for aggressive behavior sets it apart from the generally peaceful nature attributed to Sasquatch-like beings. These distinct behavioral patterns contribute to a clearer understanding of the differences between these cryptid entities. The Dogman seems to have a tendency to focus its attention on children rather than adults, as numerous reports of encounters with these creatures occur in close proximity to schools, parks, playgrounds, and residential areas adjacent to wilderness regions, national parks, and undeveloped landscapes. This preference for targeting children is evident in the frequent sightings near locations where children commonly gather, indicating a potential interest or attraction towards younger individuals. In the year 1887, an intriguing account surfaced, marking the earliest known encounter with the Dogman in America within the woodland expanse of Wexford County, nestled in the state of Michigan, as recounted by two esteemed members of the local community. Wexford County was home to expansive lumber camps, famously dubbed the Northern Lumber Camps, pivotal in providing employment for the majority of the nearby populace. Following a strenuous day's toil, two lumberjacks espied a sizable wolf skulking at the fringes of the camps, closely inspecting the surrounding machinery. Alarmed at the prospect of a potential attack on an isolated worker, the two men endeavored to drive the wolf away, pursuing it further into the woods until it sought refuge inside a hollow log. Contemplating whether to leave the creature undisturbed, given its evident fear of them surpassing their own apprehension, one of the lumberjacks faced a moral dilemma. Expansively detailing the inception of the historic narrative surrounding the Dogman, this tale immerses us in the ambience of late 19th century Michigan, where the confluence of industrial progress and untamed wilderness provided a backdrop for this riveting encounter. Delving into the intricacies of daily life at the bustling lumber camps, the account evokes a vivid image of the symbiotic relationship between man and nature, intertwined with a sense of curiosity and respect for the mysterious, wolf-like creature that roamed the peripheries of human habitation. The labyrinthine pursuit through the forest, culminating in a standoff at the threshold of a hollow log, serves as a poignant reflection of the delicate balance between dominance and deference in the realm of the untamed. In the given scenario, one of the men expressed the viewpoint that the most prudent course of action would be to eliminate the wolf entirely due to the imminent danger posed by its presence near the camps. This concern stemmed from the close proximity of the camps and the vulnerability of workers who occasionally ventured outside the safety of the camp while consuming alcoholic beverages, thus potentially making themselves easy targets for the wolf. Consequently, a consensus was reached among the men to coax the wolf out of its hiding spot within the log and drive it as far away as possible to avert any chances of its return. To execute this plan, one of the men took hold of a lengthy branch and skillfully prodded the wolf, compelling it to emerge from the log's opposite end. This strategic decision and swift action were aimed at ensuring the safety of the workers and preventing any potential harm that the wolf could inflict if left unchecked in the vicinity of the camps. In an unusual turn of events, when the wolf was eventually coerced out of the hollow log, an eerie howl pierced the air, causing the animal to halt abruptly, refusing to flee any farther. Instead, it defiantly growled at the men, all the while emitting chilling screams that sent shivers down their spines. Drawing closer, the lumberjacks yelled in an attempt to intimidate the creature into retreat, but to their astonishment, the wolf convulsed and rose onto its hind legs. It was then that the men made a startling observation. The creature bore an uncanny resemblance to a man, albeit cloaked in fur, with digitigrade legs and a rapidly increasing stature. Gripped by terror, the two men fled in panic from the transformed beast, abandoning their work at the northern lumber camp in a hasty retreat. Subsequently, they relayed the harrowing encounter to all who would listen, recounting the spine-chilling episode in vivid detail. In the beginning, the fellow woodcutters and supervisors at the camp were skeptical of the tale, dismissing it as a mere prank concocted by dissatisfied workers unhappy with their wages and job conditions. Over time, however, the initial accounts provided by the two men gained credibility as more lumberjacks came forward, attesting to having glimpsed the mysterious being while being alone outdoors. Even today, the folklore of Wexford County persists, asserting that this mysterious creature is sporadically spotted once every decade. The enduring legends suggest a profound impact on those within the lumber community, sparking curiosity, awe, and a touch of fear when retelling these eerie encounters in the dense forest settings. These sightings contribute to the rich tapestry of local lore, evoking both wonder and trepidation among those familiar with the enduring myths that have woven their way into the fabric of the region's history and culture. The Wexford legend, a tale deeply rooted in Michigan's folklore, gained its initial mention in the renowned tourist guidebook Traveling Michigan's Sunset Coast. The narrative unfolds with an intricate portrayal in the guidebook, encapsulating the essence of the legend within 2 eloquent paragraphs. Upon meticulous investigation, the absence of any substantiated evidence regarding an encounter in 1857 has been revealed. Further exploration into this matter has exposed that the widely referenced 1857 incident is either depicted in such ambiguous terms that render it impervious to research scrutiny, or it is simply a recounting of the well-documented 1887 episode found in the Traveling Michigan's Sunset Coast Travel Guide. This discrepancy, to the best of available research, does not appear to be a deliberate act on the part of any documented entities. Rather, it seems to stem from an inadvertent publishing oversight that has been perpetuated and echoed by subsequent sources, leading to a distortion of facts due to a lack of thorough investigation. The mysterious 1987 encounter. In August 1987, the occupants of a modest wooden cottage reported an incident where their abode was reportedly assaulted during the night by a substantial creature they assumed to be a bear. With uncertainties lingering about the identity of the intruder and seeking vital information to present to insurance providers, the occupants promptly reached out to the Department of Natural Resources housed in the Baldwin, Michigan field office. Subsequently, after a considerable wait time, a team of investigators dispatched from the field office made their way to the location, expressing a keen interest in scrutinizing the extent of the damage to validate the alleged animal incursion. Despite the initial belief of the owners pointing to a bear as the likely culprit, a meticulous examination of the evidence conducted by the game warden revealed that the markings left behind did not align with typical bear behavior, suggesting a different perpetrator altogether. The investigation conducted by the Department of Natural Resources revealed intriguing evidence at the cabin site. The markings found, described as tracks and claw impressions, closely resembled those typically attributed to a very large canine species. In the vicinity of the cabin and along the muddy paths nearby, distinct foot imprints resembling those of a large dog were visible. Notably, on the cabin's windows were prints of equally substantial muddy paws, reaching heights of up to 7 feet. Moreover, various parts of the cabin's roof displayed signs of muddy footprints. A detailed inspection exposed damage to the window frames and doorway, indicating efforts by an unknown animal to access the cabin during the night, an unusual behavior for wolves in the area. Furthermore, certain areas of the discovered footprints extended beyond 7 feet, suggesting that the creature may have momentarily walked upright on its hind legs, reaching a height exceeding 7 feet when fully upright. An official statement regarding this occurrence is documented as follows. Upon detailed examination, the investigation revealed that the structural harm to the cabin had been caused by a notably sizable canine. The evidence suggested that the creature had gnawed through the wooden framework of the structure and the door screening in its endeavor to enter the cabin. Law enforcement officials detected substantial dog tracks all around the cabin, paw imprints on the windows, and profound indentations created by a dog's teeth in the wood surrounding the door and window areas. Upon closer inspection, it was deduced that the destruction was not attributable to an ordinary dog, but rather one of significant size, with the ability to stand upright and reach up to 7 feet at the higher window levels. The extent of the damage indicated that the culprit was not an average-sized dog, pointing towards a substantially large and formidable animal being responsible for the incident. The news of the cabin's demolition by a massive canine spread swiftly to the neighboring town, prompting numerous locals to trek up to the cabin to witness the aftermath firsthand. Residents, as well as experienced hunters and guides from the area, corroborated the assertion that the footprints and the ferocious assault were likely the work of a sizable dog or wolf, pointing out that the claw marks did not match those typically left by a bear. Some skilled hunters volunteered to track down the mysterious creature on behalf of the cabin owners, while others speculated that an ancient dire wolf might be the perpetrator. The community was abuzz with theories and speculations about the true identity and nature of the beast, responsible for the havoc wrought upon the cabin, igniting a sense of intrigue and apprehension in the area. So, what do you make of these mysterious photographs? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.